Okay, let's rewrite this counter app. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to just comment this out. Okay, we're going to write this counter app using hooks. Okay, so let's write a functional component first. So const app. Okay, then the first thing we want to do is we want to use the state, right? But obviously this is a functional component, you can't use state like so. So what you can do is you can bring in the hook called useState. Okay, so this is one of the hook useState that will enable you to use state without writing class component. And the way we're going to use this is, let me first write with this one line of code, then I will explain to you. Okay, useState, I give the default value of 0. Why? Because in this state I'm going to use count, and I'm going to have a method called set count. Okay, so what's happening here is this useState, this function returns two things: current state value and a function. So this is a current state value, and this is a function that will let us update the state value. Okay, so that's how it works. Set count is a function that will let you update this count state. So instead of using set state like so, here in this increment method we used set state, right? Instead of that, you can just use set count to update this count in the state, and you give the default value like so. Now let's also create our increment method. Okay, and we can reuse this method. Okay, so increment, this time set count instead of set state, and then we grab the count from the state and we just add +1. Okay, now you see we can use count like so straight away, not like this. This state count wouldn't have to do that anymore. No more this. Okay, so that's our increment method. Now we can continue to have this div, right? So we can copy instead of rewriting this markup. Okay, and using the return method, okay, inside here, let's render that div. Okay, let me get rid of these comments. So this is much more simplified than this class component. As you can already see, this is how we use the state, this is how we write method in a similar way, and this is how we return. Okay, obviously we need to get rid of this. We just need count, and we just need the increment method referring to this method. Okay, obviously we need to make sure we use const. Okay, simple as that. No need to write this anymore. Okay, so come back here. Now let's give it a try. Beautiful, it works. Okay, so we just refactored our class component to functional component. So congratulations, you just wrote your very first React hook. Now we're going to explore another hook as well, that's called useEffect. And using useEffect, you can avoid writing lifecycle methods. Okay, you're going to love that. Okay, so let's jump straight into the next lecture. Thank you.